Back to winning ways for Real Madrid, but do you think there are a few cause for concerns there, especially with the goal that they nearly conceded at the end, the goal that they did concede? It doesn't seem that all is quite well yet.
It's so interesting, this game for Real Madrid, in that you can, I think, create arguments from all sorts of different angles. If you're Real Madrid, you could possibly say, you know what, Luka Modric puts that chance away, it's 3-0, and that's how it's finishing because there's no chance for Cadiz to get back into the competition. Right. But you could also say you did not take advantage of that opportunity. Once again, you struggle to keep a clean sheet at home. It's something that, for whatever reason, Real Madrid doesn't seem to be doing with any sort of consistency at Santiago Bernabeu. Unable to do so with any consistency throughout the league. They go away from home, they play at home, they struggle to keep a clean sheet. Now, they give up a goal. And now you're thinking, well, all right, great. It's a consolation goal for Cadiz, and that's about it. Nothing else is going to happen. Actually, something else did happen. Alfonso Espino is wide open in front of Thibaut Courtois and cannot finish a chance. So for as much as this could have been 3-0, it could have just as easily been 2-2. And that's where Real Madrid are right now. Underwhelming in the first half, slightly better in the second half, did just enough. They win the game, they take the 3 points. But I think this group is going to benefit from the break that is ahead. Not necessarily in terms of physical, because a lot of these players are going to go into the World Cup, but they need to find something different as they pick up LaLiga action coming up at the end of the year. Right now, Real Madrid, where they seem to be a certainty a couple of weeks ago, now there's a lot of uncertainty about Real Madrid, and that is something Ancelotti must be worried about.
And we were wondering, just as the few weeks have played out, who would be on top going into that break. It turns out that it is Barcelona, 2 points ahead of Real Madrid. Just taking a look at the title odds, and we can call it the post-World Cup part of the season that we're going into rather than the second half. Barcelona favourites right now, 2 points ahead of Real Madrid. Probably change things around a little bit there. Who are your favourites, Luis? Is that a silly question?
I think we are far away from knowing who are going to be the favourites. I think there's still both teams going to drop points at some moments. We don't know what is going to happen in the World Cup, who are the players who are going to be with no injuries, being healthy, and what I mean healthy with the highest standard to continue playing in La Liga, to have the mentality to change a World Cup situation, stress and mentality to change straight away to your club and to your team. And that's something that is not going to be easy for many players. But the way that I've seen Barcelona play in the last few games, the way that I see Barcelona focusing on La Liga, because right now is the main target for them, is the biggest trophy they can win this season, because, yeah, they can manage to win the Europa League, but I guess, and I can imagine that they're going to focus 100% on La Liga, trying to win it and take it away from Real Madrid. This Barcelona looks favorites at the moment. We'll see what happens after the World Cup. We'll see what happens in the month of March, because that's when I think that everything is going to start showing. But definitely this Real Madrid, I totally agree with Ali. They need a break. They need to, first of all, recover some players. I think the Benzema is a massive blow when he's not on the field. He's missed every single game. Yet Rodrigo or Asensio or Valverde, they can replace at some moments. But in these kind of games, when you need a player who can break lines, who can make something different from nowhere, these kind of players are very needed. And, well, I think that Real Madrid needs this break to try to focus after the World Cup in the league once again.
And then comes that focus after the World Cup. Who have you got winning it at this point?
Wait a minute. Before I answer, and I will answer, did Luis give us an answer? Did he say which one's the favorite?
So I think he kind of said, right now, I like Barcelona, from what we're seeing right now. And then he went on to agree with you, so you've got to be nice to him, okay?
Well, I am being nice. I just wanted to make sure, because maybe I didn't hear him. Hey, my bad. Maybe I didn't hear him. I don't know that he actually made a choice, but I'll make a choice.
Okay.
I'm going to say Barcelona.
Oh.
And I'm going to say Barcelona because in that game against Osasuna, I saw something from this team that I hadn't seen in a while. And there was an element of fight. There was an element of pride. And finding a way to win a game that seemed out of control, that seemed out of hand, that you had to come from behind, that you were playing a man down. And what I even thought was more critical than winning the match itself is how you won it. With that sort of urgency, with that sort of intensity, when you had to play defensively at times and you were able to withstand some pressure, and then when there was an opportunity for you to win it, you went ahead and did so. And the manner in which we score the second goal, which is problem solving, is saying, okay, we're not just going to pass through them. We're having difficulties doing that. How about we play a ball over the top, a direct ball over the top? Yes, Barcelona can be vertical. Yes, Barcelona can be direct. Great goal from Rafinha, a big moment for him. It's a moment that I think Barcelona will utilize to jumpstart the next part of the season.
So given that Luis did kind of say Barcelona, you agree with him?
We got there in the end, I think.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.